Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Jasmine. I am super excited you're here, and if you're new here, join the Jazz Club. If you like this type of content, hold on. Sorry, I know this is rude. Hi, yeah, are you okay? Don't worry, I've got you, I'm 26 now, I'm about to turn 27. I'm older, I'm wiser, trust me. All right, talk to you later. Sorry y'all, that was my 22-year-old self trying to get some advice from me. So this video is actually gonna be 6 tips at 26 that I wish I could go back and give my 22-year-old self. Tip number 1, girl, get some hobbies. Okay, I know right now at 22, you're probably thinking, I like to shop. I like to party with my friends. I like to play in makeup. Those were my favorite things to do when I was 22. And those aren't hobbies, girl. They're fun things to do. They're like activities, but I wouldn't call them hobbies. And every activity is not a hobby. It's important for you to try new things on your own, gain some hobbies, figure out what you like for you. Okay, you don't want your identity to be stuck in another person or in your friend group. You want your identity to be your own, and you definitely don't want your job to become your identity. And it's easy to do that because you're an ambitious type A girly. I get it. Another great thing about hobbies is it gives you the opportunity to practice patience and persistence without the pressure of performing for anyone. You are doing this for yourself. You are figuring out what you like. You are showing yourself that you can show up for you. And I think that's really the start of self-care. Right now, my hobbies are yoga. I like to cook. I like to color in coloring books. Find things that you loved as a child. So growing up, I used to play the piano. I used to sing. I still love to sing now, but I wouldn't necessarily call it a hobby when I'm just singing in the shower. But there's horseback riding, there's badminton, there's pickleball, tennis. There's so many hobbies that people do. I want to get into dance. I think I would love dancing. One of my friends, Kennedy, she has been going to dance classes and absolutely loves it. I really want to get into ballet or something. I don't know. I always wanted to be a little ballerina growing up. Never stop trying to find new hobbies, 1, and 2, get some hobbies now so that by the time you're 26 and 27, you know what you like. Stay active, stay healthy. It's nice where you're out and you're drinking and you're having fun with your friends and you're eating fries and cheeseburgers. Yeah, after so many of those, you don't just bounce back. Make smart choices. It doesn't have to be hard. And it's easier to have small, consistent habits than to make large bursts of action. So what I mean by that is go on a walk on your lunch break every day. Just start walking on your lunch break or after dinner or after every meal if you have time to. Start building small, consistent habits that will keep you active and keep you healthy so that you can work smarter and not harder. One thing I like to do is meal prep on Sundays and Wednesdays. So I don't like for my chicken to taste too chickeny. So if I'm meal prepping some chicken, I'll meal prep enough chicken on Sunday for Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. And then on Wednesday evening, I'll meal prep for the rest of the week. But that keeps me on track with my fitness goals or, oh, I'm so tired, I didn't pack my lunch today. Let me just go grab Chick-fil-A, or let me just go grab McDonald's or Shake Shack, or, you know, one of the million places I could grab in the mall, which is right by my office. No, stick to a plan. Work hard, stay active, stay healthy. You won't regret it. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving you true financial advice, but one thing I could go back and tell my 22-year-old self is, you know, if you've got tips or extra money, don't spend it on highlighter or eyeshadow palette or whatever. Instead, invest in the S&P 500. Have part of your paycheck go into the S&P 500, have part of your paycheck go into a 401k. Like, invest in stocks and invest in your future. A financial foundation will set you up so well that you don't have to rely on anybody else for the rest of your life. Tip number 3, spend less, invest and save more. 4, stop comparing timelines. I know you're on TikTok, I know you're on Instagram, I know that you are seeing all these people that you want to be and you're saying, wow, like, oh, she's a self-made billionaire at 22. She's got a brand new Range Rover that she bought at 19 or whatever. Stop comparing timelines, okay? You don't know what everybody's circumstances is. You don't know what they had to do to get some of the things that they had. And some people really did just work hard for what they have. But you serve an awesome and amazing God, and your time is coming. Whatever is meant for you will always be meant for you. It will not pass you by. I'm such a firm believer in this. And I felt like at 22, I had to rush to try to get all these things that I wanted and all these things that I saw other people have. Whole time it's a highlight reel. Whole time people were renting outfits. Whole time, you know, like, don't compare your timeline and your path to somebody else's, because that has nothing to do with you. Technically, this is tip 4.5, mind your own business. If you're in somebody else's business, you are not focused on yours, and comparison truly is the thief of joy. And like I said at the beginning, you are responsible for your own joy and your own happiness. Do not give that energy away to someone else. Do not give that energy away to an idea. So like me, I am such an idealist. I talk about this with my mental health coach. I have an idea of what my life should look like, or what I want my life to look like. And honestly, it's not even comparison. I am just a girl with a plan, a girl with some goals. So I have this idea of things. This is something I'm still working on. Seeing people who have that already, I have to separate myself. I have to say, great for them. I'm so happy for them. My time will come. It's normal to feel like you're behind. You're not behind at all. It's okay. Take your time. You'll get to where you need to be. But on the second part of that, you don't want to become bitter. People who are constantly comparing themselves to other people have a hard time finding happiness and joy within themselves, and that leads to bitterness, that leads to an excessive amount of jealousy, it leads to complacency, and it leads to acne. I'm a firm believer that haters get breakouts. I mean, everybody gets breakouts, but like, if you're hating on somebody, you're gonna get a big pimple. That will be your karma right in the middle of your face. It's happened to me before. Hating unnecessarily. Big zit on my chin next day. I kid you not. I kid you not. So mind your business. Run your own race. The finish line is different for everyone. You might be running a marathon, and the person you're comparing yourself to could be running a 3K. They're at the finish line already, and there is so much more for you down the road, and you would miss it if you would have stopped where they're at. 5 is more validation than it is a tip. But friendly reminder, you are more than capable. You have the tools to succeed. As someone who works in corporate America, the people that are at the top that you think have it all together and have everything in their life tip top, type A, organized, they're the biggest mess. They are the biggest mess. I don't know if y'all have seen those videos and those TikToks about seeing how C-suites talk to each other, but it really is like that. Sometimes people in leadership were just in the right place at the right time. As someone who's a bit of a perfectionist, that's so relieving to hear. You don't have to have all the answers. You are already equipped with the tools to be successful. They're already inside you. You just have to have the confidence in yourself to take that leap of faith. One of the things I wrote down is like, you've overcome so much more than you've given yourself credit for. And I'm talking to myself at this point, but I hope I'm speaking to you all at home too. I know it's not just me. I know that there are some things that you still think about that still haunt you, that you're like, I can't believe I had to go through that. I can't believe I experienced that. I can't believe I overcame that. And you did. So this research paper, this job, this project, whatever it may be, it is no match for you because you have gone through hell and high water already in your life. And I am so proud of you. And I don't say that enough, but I am so proud of you and how far you've come. Not me getting emotional. Obviously, having confidence is something that you'll work on forever. I always thought that I was a pretty confident person. I would say I do have a high sense of self-esteem, but confidence is something that I'm working on every day. It's something that you work on building every day, but I'm just encouraging you to have a little bit more faith in yourself, just a little bit more every single day. Tip number 6 is curate your own environment. And I don't mean just rearrange your room. Even though that's fun too, even though that can be part of your self-care and a reset for you, that is not what we're talking about. Your surroundings influence your mood, your habits, your quality of life. You need to be so intentional about every little thing that enters your space, whether it's physically, digitally, or emotionally. All of it has an impact on you. Your surroundings shape your habits, and what's around you shapes your mood. For me, if my room is an absolute mess, I feel a mess. I feel cluttered. I feel out of space. Think about the music that you listen to. I love rap. I love Young Dolph. I love Gucci Mane. I love Lil Baby. I love like rap music. but sometimes it's too much and I have to take a break. So in the morning times, often I'll listen to classical music, I'll listen to jazz, I'll listen to music with no words just to reset and calm my mind, especially in the morning time, because I feel like that's when I'm most vulnerable. Social media, if your social media feed is full of negativity and people arguing, people talking negatively about themselves or negatively about the demographic that you fall in, like if you're a woman and people are constantly bad-mouthing women, that's going to impact the way you view yourself. I am a firm believer in the fact that your environment should reflect what you're trying to build for your life and not necessarily what you're leaving behind. Curate it, protect it, watch how fast you grow, and just surround yourself with what inspires you. So those are the 6 tips that I would give my 22-year-old self. I hope that you found it valuable. I'm not perfect. Your 20s are still messy, they're still fun, they're still exciting, they're still overwhelming and changing. So I don't have it all figured out, but in comparison to when I was 22, child, I know so much more. Really, there's no perfect way to navigate your 20s. I'm still doing a lot of work myself, but as long as you are protecting yourself, you are working on yourself and focusing on what really matters, you'll be just fine. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe to join the Jazz Club, and share it with someone who might benefit from these reminders. Let me know in the comments which tip was your favorite, which one you resonated with, or any tips that you think I should have included in this video and didn't, or just really resonated with your life. Love you guys. Bye.